If you work as a manufacturing facilities engineer, installing a new piece of equipment can be as complex as the machinery itself. From prep work to alignment and testing, it's your team's job to put it all together. That's why it's good to have Grainger on your side. With industrial-grade products and next-day delivery, Grainger helps ensure you have everything you need close at hand through every step of the installation. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Step into the world of power, loyalty, and luck.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
With family, cannolis, and spins mean everything.
Now, you wanna get mixed up in the family business.
Introducing The Godfather at ChumbaCasino.com. Test your luck in the shadowy world of The Godfather slot.
Someday, I will call upon you to do a service for me.
Play The Godfather now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Welcome to the family.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Okay, so we're back for another deep dive. And this time, we're looking at some pretty interesting trends. You've been searching a lot for free ice cream, and you've also been searching a lot about the start of spring.
Right.
And what's really fascinating is that we're seeing those two things kind of come together in your searches. We see specific searches for events like Dairy Queen Free Cone Day and Rita's First Day of Spring. But we're also seeing just general searches for Dairy Queen and Rita's. So our mission here is to kind of unpack what these searches tell us and why those two things, free ice cream and the first day of spring, seem to be so connected in your minds.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see how those two themes are appearing together in your search activity.
Yeah.
You know, just the fact that searches for free frozen treats are popping up alongside queries about the first day of spring suggests that there's a link there.
For sure. So let's start with Dairy Queen.
Okay.
We're seeing a huge number of searches specifically for Dairy Queen Free Cone Day, like a ton. And we're also seeing variations and abbreviations like Free Cone Day DQ. And we're even seeing some future-oriented searches like Dairy Queen Free Cone Day 2025.
Wow.
So it seems like you're really anticipating this event.
Yeah, you know, and it gets even more specific too. Like we're seeing searches where is today, the first day of spring, is right next to Dairy Queen Free Cone Day.
Interesting.
And that's a strong indicator that people are associating this promotion with the start of spring, like directly.
Yeah.
And the repetition of those terms, Free Cone Day and DQ, you know, really emphasizes what people are looking for.
Yeah. And we're seeing a really similar pattern with Rita's Italian Ice. So we're seeing tons of searches for just Rita's, and then more specific ones like Rita's Italian Ice, and then some very interesting ones like Rita's Free Ice and Rita's First Day of Spring, and even just Free Rita's.
Wow. So there's
a very consistent trend.
Yeah, that Rita's First Day of Spring search is super interesting to me.
Yeah.
Because it really shows a clear association between the brand and the start of spring. And that's probably driven by Rita's marketing for sure.
Right.
And then the Rita's Free Water Ice searches tell us what people are hoping to get for free.
Exactly. And what's really striking here is that it's not just one or the other.
Right.
You're not just searching for Dairy Queen or just for Rita's. You're searching for both.
Yeah.
Which means that you're interested in taking advantage of these springtime promotions from multiple places. It's almost like you're creating a whole spring treat strategy.
I love that, a spring treat strategy.
Right. And what's also interesting is the variation in the search terms themselves. You know, you're using Free Cone Day, Free Ice Cream, Free Rita's. They're framed differently, but the underlying motivation is still the same. You want a free frozen treat when spring starts.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the big takeaway here is that Dairy Queen and Rita's have done a really good job of creating this connection in people's minds between the start of spring and free frozen treats. And the amount of searches and the specificity of your searches really shows that.
That is so interesting. And you know, it makes you think about other possibilities.
Yeah.
You know, like what other yearly events or transitions could businesses leverage to build that kind of positive association and get people excited? It's a really interesting look at how consumer behavior and marketing can work together.
Definitely. All right. Well, that's all the time we have for this deep dive. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll be back soon with another one.
Looking forward to it.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.